Herman Warm, you made it, man.
I
Hey.
finally made it. I made it.
How are you?
Hey, you know what? I'm alive. I'm here.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as I'm able to say that I went out and I made it through the weather, through the Michigan storms.
We joked about this, and I know last time you're on, we're like, you're going to come in. We didn't mean to drag you through Snowmageddon Apocalypse 2025 to get in here this morning.
I hear something worse is coming. So I figured this is
Right.
I guess I'm getting ahead of it.
I'm like,
there
snow
you
on
go.
Saturday, you say? That's not the best
doesn't even
news
seem
ever.
right.
It doesn't.
Snow on a Saturday.
The nice thing for the Commanders is they won't be here that long. They come in, play the game, and they'll go home with their tail between their legs.
Yeah, they'll come in, go home, and then they're ready to get ready for their off season.
How you feeling about this game?
I feel really good about it.
Yeah?
I think this is a good team in terms of a matchup for the Lions. And I think the Lions being at home, I didn't realize when they beat Minnesota really how important that win has turned out to be.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
You know, you look at the teams that have fallen. You look at the teams that played last week. I'm glad that Tampa didn't make it. I think Tampa would have been the bigger matchup in terms of a little bit more problematic for the Lions. But right now with the Commanders coming in, as long as they can keep the quarterback in containment, I think the Lions have a great opportunity here. This is exciting.
It is.
It is.
It's exciting.
Now, Donnie, I'm not taking. You're always a one game at a time person. That's your nature. I appreciate that. I take showers in Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid, and I am already planning to eat a king cake in New Orleans.
I mean, I can get somebody to come over and fix that water, man. Like your water's blue. If you're showering and that water's blue,
it's Waterford. It's water in Waterford. It's kind of how we live.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Right.
You know,
Right.
you do what you do. So where's your head at with this? I mean, obviously we're enjoying the playoff run, but where's your head at as we head into the playoffs?
Right now, it's just really trying to really take it all in, to be honest with you, because there's so many things that are happening around it. There's what's happening on the field, and then there's what's happening in the community. There's what's happening in the fan base. There's what's happening around the organization. There's the fanfare that's happening across the nation as it relates to this team. And it's amazing to see how you make these small changes to, and whether we like it or not, it's a business. And all of a sudden you bring in a person like Dan Campbell, and he's completely changed areas that I think people have avoided over time. And that was really culture and attitude. And because he's adjusted that and he's gotten it to a place where it's unshakable. There's no space in between winning and losing. It's winning, and being your best. And that's the fabric of what he's created with this team and his organization.
You went through a lot of coaches in your time, here with the Lions. And do the players shape who they are to fit the coach's mindset, or does the coach acquiesce to the players? How does that work? I mean, as you're watching what's going on right now in Allen Park.
The beautiful thing that I'm seeing that has happened is that it's a collaboration.
Okay.
In the past, it's been one or the other. Either the player needs to have it, the players have to have it their way, kind of, so to speak, and the coaches have kind of toe the line with that and kind of figure out how to use them. Or is it coaches saying, hey, here's my system, my philosophy. I need players that are going to fit that. They need to fit it attitude-wise and do what I say as my way or the highway. Versus here, it's conversation that's happening. There's collaboration. There's execution of saying, you know what, you are just as important whether you have the ball in your hand or you don't.
There's buy-in, tremendous buy-in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's respect.
And team.
And respect.
Yes. I agree. I love what Dan Campbell's doing.
Yeah, and I love it. I never thought I'd be in a position where I'd say I'm envious, and I am. As a player, I go, man, it would be awesome. And Wayne Fontes was a great coach. I enjoyed it. People may disagree with that. I enjoyed playing under him and playing with him and the teams that we had and the leadership that we had. But it was more locker room leadership driven. This is you have to lead yourself, and you bring that into this one area, and that means bring your best self, bring your best of your abilities, your attitude and everything, and just bring it to the whole. And then together we're all trying to do this one thing and accomplish this one thing together. That's all it is. They simplified it. They've taken out all of the rub and the friction that has been a part of professional sports that has caused teams who figure it out to be able to sustain and long term have success. And the Lions are now finally getting there.
Herman Moore in studio with us. Big Jim's house, Jim O'Brien, Donnie, Jenny as well, LionsNationUnite.com. And that vibe that you talked about when you're on there, and I watched some of the live streams you do with Lomas and everything else, it permeates the men and women that you talk to as well. Everybody is just jacked up, but everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, it is, and it's inclusive. It's used to be also that, there's this, if you were in a certain area, you can only have certain, seem like opportunity, access, and all. I mean, it's everyone is included. If you are a Lions fan, whether you are living close or you're living across the country, you feel connected. And you could be before in the stadium and not feel connected. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now it's from all over. And it's just a wonderful thing to see. I think the organization deserves it. I think the fan base deserves it. The communities and the people that have supported it long term and generationally, it means a lot.
It is. It's fun to watch, and like when we do a thing 10K Call the Ball where people guess the final score of the game. If somebody gets it right, $10,000. Right? If we'd have done this a couple of years ago, it would have been hit or miss every game. Who's gonna win? When's the last time somebody? We have one guy this year.
One guy the entire season who did not pick Detroit, and don't you know it was Tampa Bay. We called him out, and he's such a Chuck. Good morning. I'm so sorry because I do love you, but we roasted him.
Wow.
He became known as Tampa Bay Chuck. People are like, hey, cool, it's Tampa Bay Chuck, the one guy who went against the Kitties this year.
Wow. I mean, I can tell you definitely, without a doubt, 100% what the score is when the game's over. I can tell you.
Go.
I could be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When after the Lions beat the Commanders.
What's the final score? No, not for the next game.
My guess of what the final score will be.
Boom, boom. I so called it. Thank you,
and Dan
Herman.
Miller. So you're not going to get
obvious. I'm gonna be Herman the obvious.
Okay.
I said he's not going to give a score. He's going to be cagey about it. And what just happened?
I know. You're right. Yeah. Dan Miller's the same way. We cannot get a prediction out of him.
Oh, you want a prediction? Let me see.
Yeah. Give me something.
Game will be at Ford Field.
Yeah.
You're the guy that takes
Jared
20
Goff
minutes to go to dinner.
Jared Goff will be the quarterback. St. Brown will be in number 14. I mean,
do you
I
think
go
Gibbs
on and on
will
and on.
have the ball, Herman?
Will he throw it?
No. Will he have hold the ball and do some things?
I think he will.
Yeah.
I think Jared Goff in a parlay. If you have a parlay, Jared Goff will at least hand off one snap to Jahmyr Gibbs. There you go. Boom.
I like it. Boom.
Just
Boom.
for that, I'm not unlocking your player on Madden. I'm not doing it.
That's why. What? Come on now. And you only arms. I got a long arm span. I can reach you.
I remember.
I can reach you.
Yeah.
You're a big fella.
I know.
But, hey.
Just means I fall harder. That's all that means, Herman. That's all that means. We got more with Herman Moore coming up. And I do want to talk about Amon-Ra St. Brown because what he's doing, he's starting to stick his nose into some of your records.
Boo.
Oh,
Right?
see, that's what okay. Well, if you give us a damn score, maybe we're going to bring it up. Okay, more with Herman Moore, though. LionsNationUnite.com. Hi, Chrissy, you made it. Hi. I see swag over there, too. We got to talk about it because you guys are cranking out some stuff, dude.
Oh,
some
yeah.
beautiful
Cool
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.